Greetings, adventurers! Look, all the cool kids do it, apparently. Welcome to V reading the Menhirs Fate Rules with cat hairs on her head. And we just ended on what to avoid doing. And that means we are at the result of a weaving? Where are we? Yes, indeed. Weaving process, what to avoid doing, and then the result. So, the result. During each weaving, a guardian will be watching. They will assess the weaving and determine the result. This is a judgment based on several key criteria reflecting, such as the relevance of the performance to the magic worked, and is never a judgment on the weavers themselves. Never, in capital letters. There are 5 possible results. Exceptional success. Your weaving went incredibly well. Not only have you managed to achieve your intended goal, but you may also receive a further beneficial effect that may benefit the weavers themselves, their intended targets, or their nation. Success is the second one. Your weaving succeeded. Hooray! It doesn't say hooray. You will get the desired and intended effect that you asked for. Partial success. Whilst this was a close attempt, you have not quite managed to achieve the desired result. You may get a limited or smaller effect than intended, or you may get the full effect but with some unexpected negative effects as well. Next one. Failure. Your weaving has not worked. There will be no positive or negative effects to this outcome. The handsaws you used will now be gone. However, you can attempt to gather more and try the weaving again at a later time. Catastrophic failure. Your weaving has failed very badly. Not only have you not succeeded in the intended outcome, but there will likely be some major negative effects that can cause trouble for either the weavers themselves, their intended targets, or their nation. Depending on the severity, this may even include death. Character death, just in case that needed explaining to anybody. After each weaving, the Guardian will also deliver feedback to the team. This feedback will follow a set guideline and will be directed towards providing constructive advice on future weavings, not on subjective critique. Fragment wards. All Menhir fragments are places of great power that are warded to keep others out while working your weaving. To begin, the weaver must open the fragment by simply expressing to Menhir that this is their will. Once the weaving team is inside, they may choose to either raise the wards or leave them open. When the fragment's wards are raised, it will prevent all characters from passing into or out of the fragment unless the weaving team inside opens them again. The ward are a transparent barrier of weird, and while the wards are not themselves visible, when they are raised, there will be several props and cues to represent this. The fragment tokens lighting up, for example, a line of crystalline dust that lights up to show the boundaries of the wards, etc. If, for whatever reason, another weaving team wishes to break into the fragment to prevent the weaving from completing, that must meet the following requirements to breach the wards. They must make a consistent 30-second rite that is uninterrupted while the team makes contact with the Menhir fragment. One of the standing geode tokens that form part of the boundary of the fragment. This may be performed by any weaver regardless of their sphere and is an ad-lib rite. All weavers attempting to break the wards must be working together as a cohesive team. There must be at least double the numbers of the weavers attempting to break the ward than there are weavers within the fragment. That's interesting. At least one of the weavers outside the fragment must match or better the weaving level of the greatest weaver within the fragment. That weaver must present themselves as the leader of the effort and get the attention of the presiding guardian. If the ward breaking is successful, then the wards will drop. Either the weavers inside the fragment will leave of their own accord, or if this does not happen, within the next 30 seconds, Menhir will expel all the characters from the fragment, repelling them away. Fighting and non-weaving will not be tolerated within the fragment. Please note, this is mostly for safety reasons, as there are many obstacles and props within the fragment that we do not wish to be damaged by fighting. Excellent. Bye.